Art Today. Habits that empower a narcissist Part 2, the public performance. Welcome back to the War Room. In our last briefing, we dissected the narcissist's private morning rituals, the sacred rites they perform to inflate their fragile ego before they face the world. We saw how their phone, their mirror, and even a simple conversation are not tools for connection, but weapons of control. But that was the rehearsal. Now the show begins. What happens when the narcissist leaves their house and steps onto the public stage? Their bizarre habits and pathological sense of entitlement don't disappear. They amplify. The way they handle money, the way they shop, the way they eat. These are not just personal preferences. They are public declarations of their superiority and your irrelevance. For 28 years, I've had to counsel survivors who have been financially crippled, publicly humiliated, and emotionally starved by a partner whose relationship with money and food was just another tool. In their arsenal of abuse, they use generosity as a weapon and deprivation as a punishment. They turn a simple meal into a power struggle. I am healed from this, but I remember that feeling of being a financial and emotional prisoner. That sickening feeling of having every dollar questioned while they spent with reckless abandon, or having my own hunger dismissed as an inconvenience. Today, we are following them into the marketplace, the store, the restaurant. We are going to expose how their shocking habits around the most basic human needs, money and food, are just another stage for their grand, pathetic performance of entitlement. Let's get back to it. Part 2, the marketplace of entitlement. The shocking money-related habits of a narcissist. Their bank account is not a tool, it is a scoreboard. Let me be brutally clear. A narcissist does not have a relationship with money. They have a religious devotion to it. Money, to them, is not just a tool for security or comfort. It is a tangible, numerical representation of their worth and their power over others. And they wield it like a goddamn weapon. You have to understand the two faces of the money monster. The broke narcissist weaponizes their poverty. They are the professional victims, constantly in a crisis, sighing about their bills, making you feel perpetually guilty so that you become their personal ATM. They bleed you dry with 1,000 loans they never intend to repay. The rich narcissist, on the other hand, weaponizes their wealth. They are the grand philanthropists in public, making huge, showy donations to get their name on a building. But in private, they will fight you tooth and nail over a $20 charge on the credit card. They use money to control you, giving it extravagantly to create indebtedness, and withholding it cruelly to punish you. A husband, who is the sole earner, is berating his wife for buying a new pair of shoes for their child who has outgrown his old ones.
Another pair of shoes? Are you kidding me? Do you think money grows on trees? This is the third pair this year. You are completely irresponsible with the money I work so hard for.
The wife feels a familiar wave of shame and defensiveness.
His feet are growing. He needed them. What was I supposed to do? But you had no problem buying that $1,000 watch for yourself last week.
The narcissist's face contorts with rage. How dare she question the king's expenditures?
That is different. That was an investment, a networking tool. You don't understand these things. You just spend. From now on, you get a strict allowance. Maybe then you'll learn the value of $1.
He's not teaching her fiscal responsibility. He is putting his financial slave on a shorter chain. For them, your spending is an expense. Their spending is an investment. That twisted hypocrisy is at the core of their financial abuse. This need to control and perform extends directly to their next favorite stage, the store. Let's go shopping with the monster. The unusual shopping habits of a narcissist. They don't buy things. They acquire props for their performance. A shopping trip with a narcissist is not a simple errand. It is a bizarre and often humiliating safari into the wilderness of their ego. They do not shop like normal people. They shop to fill the gaping black hole inside them and to acquire props for the character they are playing to the world. They are obsessed with brands and status symbols. They will spend an obscene amount of money on a designer handbag or a luxury car, even if they can't afford it, because they are not buying a product. They are buying an identity. They are purchasing what they believe is the respect and admiration of others. Watch them interact with retail staff. It is the same disgusting pattern. They will be demanding, dismissive, and utterly contemptuous, treating the sales associate like a personal servant, and they will have no problem returning a used or damaged item, lying with a completely straight face that it was like that when they bought it. They have no shame, because they believe they are entitled to get whatever they want. A woman is at a high-end store with her narcissistic partner. He has been parading around, trying on jackets that cost a fortune, talking loudly to the salesman about his investments. Now, at the checkout, he is arguing about a discount.
I'm sorry, there must be a mistake. I am a regular customer here. I should be getting my 15% loyalty discount on this.
The sales associate politely checks the computer.
I am very sorry, sir, but I don't see that you are enrolled in our loyalty program. Would you like to sign up today?
The narcissist's face flushes with rage. This isn't a mistake. It is a personal insult. His regular customer status has been challenged.
Are you calling me a liar? I know the manager here. This is unbelievable. I spend thousands of dollars in this store, and this is the service I get. Get your manager now.
His partner, humiliated, just wants to disappear.
Please, just pay for it. It doesn't matter. Let's just go.
He shoots her a look that could kill.
Stay out of this. You wouldn't understand. This is about respect, something they clearly know nothing about.
It was never about the 15%. It was about his fragile ego needing to be recognized as important, as special. Shopping with them is not a partnership. It is you playing the part of the silent, adoring audience to their pathetic, one-act play of superiority. Now, from the store, let's follow them to the dinner table, where their strangest habits are often on full display. The bizarre food and eating habits of a narcissist. A meal is not sustenance. It is a battleground for control. The relationship a narcissist has with food is often one of the most revealing windows into their disordered mind. Food is not just sustenance for them. It is another tool for control, another source of supply, and another stage for their entitled drama. Watch for the bizarre obsessions and rituals. They might eat the exact same perfect meal every single day, or they will develop an obsession with a specific, obscure food item and talk about it endlessly, making it part of their unique personality. Even more telling is how they control your food. They are the ultimate food police. They will criticize what you eat, how much you eat, or the way you cook. They will use your diet as another way to infantilize you and assert their superiority. You are really going to eat that? Do you know how many calories are in it? They are not a health coach. They are a saboteur. And then there is the food consumption itself. Many narcissists eat with a stunning lack of regard for anyone else. They will take the best portion for themselves without asking. They will eat directly out of the container. They have a primitive reptilian mindset that screams, "What is mine, and what is yours is also mine." A woman has made a beautiful lasagna for dinner. Her narcissistic husband comes to the table.
I hope you're hungry.
Before she can even get the plates, he takes a huge serving fork and cuts out the perfect, cheesy centerpiece of the lasagna, plopping it onto his plate.
What are you doing? I haven't even served it yet. You just took the best piece for yourself.
He looks at her as if she has just announced she is from Mars. The concept that he should consider her is completely alien.
What are you talking about? It is lasagna. Who cares which piece is which? God, you are so sensitive about the weirdest things. Are you really going to start a fight over this?
It's not about the lasagna. It's about the complete and utter lack of consideration.
It's about being thoughtful. It is about sharing.
He rolls his eyes, already shoveling the food into his mouth.
Whatever. If you wanted the centerpiece, you should have gotten here faster.
They don't just take the best piece of the food, they take the best piece of everything. Your energy, your time, your joy. A meal with them is never just a meal. It is a stark reminder that in their world, you will always be served last, if you get served at all. Today, we have followed the predator onto their public stage. We have exposed their sick relationship with money. We have witnessed their pathetic shopping theatrics. And we have dissected their bizarre rituals around food. These are not harmless quirks. These are red flags screaming the truth of their entitlement, their lack of empathy, and their desperate need for control. In our next part, we will follow them into the most private spaces, the bathroom, the bedroom, and expose the disturbing hidden habits they think no one ever sees. If you have been made to feel financially insecure, publicly humiliated, or controlled through your very plate, I need you to know that your frustration is valid. You are not living with someone who is bad with money or a picky eater. You are living with a master of psychological control who uses every tool at their disposal, and that is why this work matters. When you hit that join button or the thanks button, you become part of the resistance. You help me forge these tools of truth and get them into the hands of people who are being slowly starved financially and emotionally. You are funding the underground railroad to freedom. If you are ready to stop begging for your share and are ready to own the entire damn grocery store, my practice is here to help you draft the business plan. The number is in the description. Just use the new code phrase for this series. I am closing my account. My team will know what it means. It means the transactions are over and you are ready to declare your financial and emotional independence. But for now, let's do our work. Let's reclaim our own sense of abundance. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Imagine breathing in a feeling of perfect security, of having everything you need. Now, sigh it all out. All their scarcity, all their judgment, all their pathetic control games. Let it all go with that powerful sound. Ha! One more time. Breathe in your abundance and breathe out their poverty of soul. Ha! That sound, that is the sound of you remembering that you are and have always been enough. And remember, you can and you will heal. Just start today.